Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update, and Happy New Year! 2016. Weird feeling. Not for the year, just it's weird to be saying 2016. It was a very far off year for me. 2015, it was like, okay, that's in the future, but 2016 always, I don't know, for the past few years, I know it's been a few years away, but like, 2014 didn't seem so far away to me in like 2012 times, but 2016, this past year, just seemed like that was a different universe altogether. It's very strange. But anyway, so updating. I'm going to go over like a year in review in just a minute, but first things first, scheduling. This coming week, I'm starting a new Let's Play. If you didn't see it on Friday, I put up a video of Super Mario RPG. It's gonna be good. Been looking forward to this one. I decided it towards the beginning of November. I'm just like, doing Super Mario RPG after Ni no Kuni. That's it. Done. Not changing my decision there. So that's gonna be really good. And then Nintendo announced in their Smash Direct that the Geno costume. So I'm like, it's a sign. Nintendo's been watching my thoughts. Because usually they do something related to my games, either a sequel or something. I'm hoping that they bring the Wii U Virtual Console port to the United States, because they put it out in Europe already. But I really hope that they do that, because that'll make my recording a lot easier. Right now I'm going to be doing it on my Wii, which is slightly less quality, but so it'd be nice to just switch over at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later. It'll also give me like restore points and things like that. Although the game doesn't really need them necessarily. But, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that Let's Play. Made myself a new Twitter avatar. I drew Geno Roth. So that's it's up on DeviantArt if you want to check it out. My DeviantArt will be in the description, I guess, if I remember. But, yeah, it took me a few days to draw and color this and stuff. And I think it came out very nicely. I decided to make his coat black instead of the blue like his hat, because it's more of a Sephiroth thing. But yeah, I really like it. I almost forgot the pauldrons, and that's really what makes the Sephiroth outfit. It's the pauldrons. So, also the antennae. So yeah, I really like how it came out. This hand was really annoying. I hate drawing hands so much. But, yeah, the colors came out a lot nicer than I thought they would. I used, colored pencil, and I have a very limited, quantity, so I was actually concerned with the wood color that it wouldn't turn out well, but since I was using pencil and not like a marker, it actually gives it more of a grainy look to it. So I'm very pleased with how it came out. So happy times. And yeah, so Evoland 2 is going to be continuing on. Mario RPG is going to be taking up the slot that Ni no Kuni did Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Evoland 2 is probably going to be going back to the Tuesday, Thursday. Saturday, so that's going to be that. So again, 3 uploads of each week. I'm going to be doing so much work, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. Mario RPG is one of my favorite games. I say that every single time, but it's because I like a lot of games. Mario RPG is one of my favorite games. Definitely one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. The gameplay is great. The Ted Woolsey's translation is fantastic. Localization is fantastic. Things like that. So I'm looking forward to it. In fact, I'm looking forward to it so much, I'm actually going to be starting to record today right after the update, which normally Sunday is just my day off. I don't record or work on videos aside from the update, so you guys better enjoy it. But yeah, I can't wait to start this, and hopefully I will be doing this Let's Play within the context of the next 3 months, because I would like to have it done by the end of March. As I see how it's progressing, I might add or detract or subtract upload days. Also, whenever Evoland 2 finishes, I guess it would probably take up those slots as well. I don't think I'm going to do another side Let's Play. Essentially, I'm planning something for my 5-year anniversary this coming April, so I'd like to just have a fresh start over there, you know? So yes, it's good times. I have a lot of plans for this year. I actually had to write down, can't see it because glare, but a lot of stuff happened this year. This is mostly video games and Let's Plays. Um, Event wise, this year was kind of bare, although looking back at it, it wasn't really. I mean, thinking back, I don't know. So I started off the year, if you guys remember last year, I said I had a good feeling about this year. And it came true in a few ways and not in a few ways, but that's how years are. But as years go, overall, it didn't suck as much as the last one, which is not an accomplishment, but it's not. Very few things could suck as much as the past few years, but there were some not really nice things that happened, and I'm actually filled with a little bit of hope for my life. So, that's not something I could really say at the beginning of this past year. I started off the year. I started off this past year. The first few months, I was really miserable. I have to say. I had gotten a biopsy in January, a tumor biopsy, and it showed that the tumor in my ribs was actually 90% dead. So that was actually a really nice thing to have. That's not the bad stuff. It was definitely a good way to start off the year, and it was just showing that my efforts weren't in vain towards trying to get better and taking disgusting chemo and things like that. But it was followed very, very shortly by me going to the hospital for almost a month with a horrible stomach bug. And it's not really like a thing you normally go to the hospital for, but this one, I lost, I don't know, about 20 pounds in 3 weeks because I wasn't eating. I couldn't drink on my own. I was just stuck in the hospital. It was really, really bad. If you guys remember, it was really bad. I actually went to the hospital in the middle of one of the Nintendo-thon marathons. That didn't happen, and it's another thing. But yeah, it was weird, and I don't know. Everything just the beginning of the year really, really sucked. Aside from the good news in January, the beginning of the year really sucked. I spent a lot of time miserable. Just where am I going in life? I'm sick and everything, and they Nintendo announced that Club Nintendo was going to be shut down, which really stank. That died in what was it, the end of June? But they had steps leading up to its demise. I started new medication in April. The medication that I'm taking now, and it's been going nicely. I'm going to be getting another biopsy in February to see if that medication has helped anything since the last biopsy, which I got last year, at the beginning of last year. But so far it's not hurting me, which is nice. And one of the effects, or one of the non-effects, is that since I changed medication, it didn't knock my hair out. So the whole year I've been growing my hair back. And although my hair is not the same as it was, it's very thin in the middle because of certain just biological factors that are going on as side effects and things that we're trying to correct. I still have my hair. And that's something that I complained about for a long time, is just looking at myself and not seeing the hair. It was really, really debilitating, because that's one of the most outward signs of like cancer and things like that. It's the loss of hair, and the eyebrows especially. You can cover the hair, you can't cover the eyebrows, as I've said. And it's people know that you have cancer if you don't have if you're bald like that. And it's just really nice. You can see it's a bit thin on the top there, but that's okay. But it's just nice being able to do this after 2 years, and it's actually getting kind of long now. The longest I've had the hair is go down to here. You guys have, those of you who've stuck around for a long time have seen that, but it's just very nice to be able to play with my hair again. It's something that I enjoy doing. It looks so stupid, Dovey. It looks so stupid. There we go. That's much better. So, I don't know. It's just it's just fun. It's really nice, and it's something that makes me happy. So it's just been getting better all year, and Now, I don't want to get too into it because I don't know what the next medication that I start might bring. But on the other hand, since the next medication I start might kick my hair out, I want to, enjoy this to its fullest now. So it's a battle, but it's definitely something I've been happy about. Another thing I've been happy about is that in August, YouTube or Google reinstated my monetization after so many years of it being, since 2011, being 4 years being disabled. And I'm still not sure why they did that. Maybe it's because my account had good standing. Maybe it's because I was slightly popular and they saw me as a potential moneymaker again. They certainly didn't listen to any of my appeals except for the one that I had sent 6 months earlier, I guess, that they never responded to because I thought I was on the do not answer list. But then I got a partnership with Maker Studios, and since then I have been very happy. Obviously, I'm not raking in the big dough, but but it's been nice. It's just nice to see a potential once again for my channel, just something to do, because I have literally, as I've said, literally nothing else to do with my time except play video games all day. If I'm gonna play video games all day, I may as well do it in the context of other people, because other people enjoy my videos, so I may as well share it with you in some way. So it's just nice to have that validated on another front now. So yeah, I kind of like the hair. Normally I'd brush my hair the other way, but I kind of like it like this. Doesn't look so good on this side though. Um, but that's perfect, right, Sushi? Sushi agrees. But yeah, so it was interesting. So it was just the two really good things that happened this year, I guess. The hair, the new meds are also just a bit easier on me than what I was doing before, and the monetization. It's just something else. Some two things that I didn't think that would happen that year. So that was something. Unfortunately, with the big event, I would say that the big unfortunate event that happened was the passing of Satoru Iwata in July. And that's something that I still feel is affecting Nintendo to this day. I don't think that the decision-making process was severely hampered, but they definitely don't have the same presence in terms of marketing anymore. Nintendo's trying to pick up the slack a bit, especially with the yokai stuff. If you've been watching, like their little yokai vignettes, with like Bill Trinan and Reggie Fils-Aimé and stuff. And they've certainly picked up the slack, but they can't really copy what Satoru Iwata brought vis-a-vis the big words, big phrases, vignette, vis-a-vis, wow. I'm going to start saying ergo now. The Iwata asks, and just the Nintendo Direct presence that he had, it was something else. And I know that I at least I feel that Nintendo really suffered this year because of that. They had some good releases since July, and there was just people had no idea what was going on. We didn't get a Nintendo Direct since till was last month really, so it stank. Last month, October, something around there. October or November, somewhere around there, but it stank. Not the Direct, just the just the lack of anything out of Nintendo in terms of, like, I don't know, they were fun. The Nintendo Directs were fun. They made memes and people talked about them, and then people just stopped talking about Nintendo for half a year. And I think it hurt the company. I think it hurt them in terms of their silly nature that people were talking about, and I don't know. And Iwata, as people have been talking about since then, and all the stories and everything, Iwata's just a terrific guy, and I'm very upset still that he's no longer with us. But yeah, on to happier things, I guess. So this year was weird. I did spend a lot of time this year depressed, and I saw a lot of my friends spend a lot of time this year depressed. The world kind of sucked this year also, especially in America because of election season. It's a circus on both sides, and election season really shouldn't start till the election year. Otherwise, it's literally a circus. It's just the media whipping up nothing. And it's really stupid. But anyway, a lot of games came out this year. A lot of games are hopefully going to be coming out this coming year, but talk about Let's Plays first. So this year, I completed Ni no Kuni. I started and completed Canvas Curse, Me and My Katamari, Mario 64 for Ninbuzz, A Link to the Past for Much Games Guides, The Wonderful 101. I started Portal 2 on Much Games Guides. We've started and finished Kirby 64 and LPU with Super Baby Mario. Started Mario 64 Versus 2 on Let's Players Unknown. We started Majora's Mask 3D on the Sephiroth. Started and finished Diamond and Pearl Versus on the Sephiroth. We finished Little Big Planet 2 on the Sephiroth. Started Evil Land 2, and I finished Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm pretty sure I got everything in that. And now this year I'm starting off with Mario RPG, and we're going to be doing finishing up Evil Land 2, so good times. And once again, I do have lots of good plans for this year. But yeah, that's a lot of projects in retrospect on a whole bunch of different channels. I also did a few things on Collab Camerupt, God rest its soul, and it's good times. I also recorded stuff for new Let's Players Unknown Let's Play, so that's going to be great. And video game releases this year. I'm probably going to have missed some. I looked through all my weekly updates, and these are just the ones I mentioned, so there's probably a few that I don't mention. If there are any games that came out this year that I didn't say that you think were notable, or just anything that you got, let me know in the comments. Let's see. I Am Bread, Citizens of Earth, Majora's Mask 3D, the new 3DS XL, and later just the regular new 3DS. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Codename Steam, Mario Party 10, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. I bought a PS4. It obviously didn't come out this year, but I bought one. Lego Jurassic World, Rocket League, Tearaway Unfolded, Mario Maker, Evil Land 2, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, Chibi Robo Ziplash. Lots and lots of Smash Brothers stuff. Cloud and Ryu and Roy and all sorts of fun things. Let's see. Dragon Quest Heroes, Lego Dimensions, Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, Yokai Watch, StarCraft 2, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Undertale, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, and the Dark Cloud for the PS4, and also obviously the Final Fantasy VII for PS4. There's probably a few things I missed out there, but those are the ones that I had mentioned, so I can't remember what else might have been. Also, free-to-play games like Final Fantasy Record Keeper and Pokemon Picross and Pokemon Rumble World, I think, came out this year, and Pokemon Shuffle came out this year, or at least at the end of last year or something, I don't remember. But lots of fun things. Once again, if there's anything I missed that you like, let me know. And as for upcoming games, this is certainly not an exhaustive list. These are just games I either mentioned or remembered. Cosmic Star Heroine by Zeboyd Games. Bloodstained, possibly. It's probably going to be 2017, though. No Man's Sky, which got delayed. Star Fox Zero, which got delayed. Zelda U, which got delayed. Fire Emblem Fates in February. Twilight Princess HD in April. South Park 2, The Fractured But Whole. The sequel to Stick of Truth. Ni no Kuni 2. Lots and lots of virtual reality stuff has been announced. There's a whole feature in the this month's Game Informer. They got the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive, which is for Steam, and the Project Morpheus thing for PlayStation. So lots and lots of stuff. Dragon Quest 7 and 8 3D is coming out this year. Possibly Dark Cloud 3? Maybe. Mother 4, the fan game, is hopefully going to come out this year, and Persona 5 is going to come out at some point. There's other games that I am forgetting, and if there's a game that you're excited for, also let me know in the comments. But this past year was busy. There was a lot more games than I would have remembered that came out this year. I totally forgot about things like Citizens of Earth or Rocket League or Tearaway or things like that. Which is sad because those are actually all good games. And yeah. But so last year I spent a lot of money on video games. I also got things like Nendoroids and posters and figures and collector's editions, and I spent a lot of money last year. I'm probably going to spend a lot of money this year too. But that's just the way things are with me. I spend because there's nothing else for me to do. But yeah, so for this coming year, last year I said I have a good feeling for this year. For this coming year, I can't say I have that. And I'm not sure why. Probably because the elections are coming up. But the world is just falling to pieces. It really is. It's really, really bad. But I have faith that at least the people around me are going to stay alive and well for the coming year. I've had an incredible amount of support from my friends and family and fans, and I really want to thank you guys, as I always do, very much just for everything. For being friendly, for watching my videos, for commenting, subscribing, liking, whatever you do. Whatever it is you kids do these days. I'm very appreciative of everything that you bring me. And here's to this coming year. I don't have a bad feeling about this year. I think this year is going to be okay. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be bad. It could be okay. But that's really up to us. We got to make this year what it is. We got to make it good. And I think we're just the people to do it. I do. So I hope this year brings you guys much health and happiness and fun and friendship and just good times. Good times. And here's to all the awesome stuff. I'm going to go record Super Mario RPG now. Goodbye, everybody. And once again, Happy New Year! Bye-bye!